Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fatuma Lo and I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. How about you hit that subscribe button and join this wonderful family? And if you are a returning subscriber, what's good? How you doing? Thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. So as for the title, you guys can already tell what video this is. I will be showing off a very easy, affordable makeup look, friendly for us dark-skinned girls and everyone, period. So if you are interested in checking that out, then please can you continue watching. So this is one thing I always begin with, and that's because I have very oily skin. So depending on you, if you have oily skin, I would recommend this step. If not, then just skip this. I always start off by powdering my face down with a loose powder that's very close to my skin tone. You can even use a compact powder as long as it matches your skin tone. To be honest, you could also use a translucent powder. I used to do that previously, but ever since I found this powder that is such a good match for my skin tone, I just enjoy using this. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, and this is in the color Deep. This is what it looks like. Such a good match for my skin tone. So I just dip my powder brush in there. This is my Real Techniques brush, and I just apply this all over my face. Okay, you don't have to apply too much, just a little bit to set your face. And then I'm just gonna come in with some setting spray, any setting spray that you want to use, and I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Magic Setting Spray. This is a matte setting spray because again I have oily skin, so I prefer using matte. Just gonna come in with the same brush and just press in the setting spray, and I'm gonna come in with my primer, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. This is how much I'm gonna be using, not too much, and I'm gonna apply this all over my face, especially where I have pores, which is mainly this area for me. And then I just take a regular brush, so this is my concealer brush, and I'm just gonna apply my primer. Okay, so now that I've already primed my face, I'm going to move on to doing my eyebrows. This is just going to be very basic eyebrows since this is a very basic everyday look. I'm just going to start off by brushing up my eyebrows using a spoolie. Just brush upwards. You need to apply a bit of pressure to get your hairs up, and I'm just using this Ever Beauty Perfect Cosmetic Pencil in the color number 01. It's just a basic eyeliner pencil, it's not even for your brows. I just follow the shape of my eyebrows using a very light hand since this is black, and just follow and then come down like so, and then I do the same thing at the bottom, but for the bottom I'm even lighter handed, a lot more light handed, like so, and then I just fill in on the back, and that's basically it, guys. And then for the front I'm just gonna draw some hair-like strokes. Okay, perfect. So now we're just gonna take our spoolie and brush up our hairs. Okay, and now I'm gonna come in with my eyebrow gel, and I'm using this one from Ever Beauty. This is the Beach Brow in the color 3, so this is a dark black color. And I'm just gonna brush up my hairs, so very lightly, and just brush up your hairs. I am now gonna come in and clean up my eyebrows, and for that I'm just gonna be using a concealer that is kind of close to my skin tone. I'll be using the Maybelline Instant Eraser Concealer, and this is in the color 13 Cocoa.
How do we get this low? You come over and we start a fight. Never know who's wrong or right. Feel nothing when you go.
Okay, so I applied it as best as I could and just dragged it down. I'm going in again So as you can see, I apply, then I drag down. Okay, and then I'm just going in once more just to sharpen out some areas that I feel like I kind of missed. And there we go, guys. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend this out using my fluffy brush. Alright, lovely, and there we go, guys. My first brow is done, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I will not be cleaning the top of my eyebrow because I do not want my eyebrows to be super defined. This isn't a glam look, it's a basic everyday look, so for me this is perfectly fine. And now I'm going to use that very same concealer that I used, and I'm just going to use this to prime my eyelids. I totally understand the hype around this concealer. Honestly, the formula of this concealer is amazing, especially for areas like your eyebrows. You know, when you do your eyebrows, you do not want to be using a concealer that's liquidy, a concealer that's runny. This is honestly chef's kiss. And then I'm going to come in with my setting powder. I'll be using the Revlon Candid Photo Ready setting powder in the color 001, which is the white one. And I'm just going to be applying that to set my concealer so that we don't have any creasing, and I'm just using my fluffy brush to do that. We are going to move on to doing eyeshadow. It's entirely up to you if you would like to do eyeshadow. Honestly, at this point, you can be done and just move on and continue with everything else. But then I just want a bit of color on my lids. So all I'm going to do is come in with a dark brown color just to define my eyes. And I'm using my Ever Beauty palette. This is what it looks like. So I'll be using that row of beautiful brown colors. So I start off with my fluffy brush that I use to do everything else, and I take this deep dark brown color and I'm just going to pack this on. So this is a brown color, but honestly it is giving me like maroon reddish vibes. It's such a beautiful brown. And just distributing it to the outer part of my eye as well. So when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I come in with this color, which is like brown, a lighter version of brown, and it's a bit shimmery, and I just distribute that up here above this darker brown color, and I use that to blend the two out and as a transition color. So just pack it on and then blend it out. Cool. So I'm actually going to use the same brush that I use, my dark brown brush, and I'm going to blend this color out. And then I'm going to use my finger because I feel like your finger always picks up pigment amazingly. And I'm going to pick up this color, which is like a nice burnt orange, and I just pack this on over here. Okay, so now that I've packed in that color, I come in with the dark brown again, and I just go above that and just blend everything out. So now that I've applied my eyeshadow, and I love how simple and easy that was, now we're going to move on to our foundation. The foundation that I'll be using today is from NYX, and this is the Total Control foundation in the color TDF 23. I don't know how many drops to put. This is what it looks like. It's quite a runny foundation. Okay, I think about that much is okay. And I'm going to use my foundation brush from Do You Care, and I'm going to begin blending this in. It's not intelligent, drinking for the hell of it, but that's irrelevant now. We should talk about us. How come we're holding on? So on first impression, guys, what I will say is that number one, this is beautiful for my skin tone. Number two, it is not entirely full coverage. I don't actually know what the box says. I would say it gives you like medium to full coverage, but then you guys also saw how much I applied. So definitely if I wanted more full coverage, then I would add more foundation, but I'm okay. I don't want it to be too much since this is a basic everyday makeup look. And honestly, wow, I am enjoying this foundation. Always get your neck as well. Don't forget your neck. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't apply foundation over my nose. Instead, when I'm done blending everything, I just take the same brush and just go over my nose area. And the reason why I do that is because, like I said, I have very oily skin, and for some reason I just feel like the foundation is always slipping off my nose area or whatever. So I just don't apply direct foundation on my nose. Instead, I just bring it towards my nose and then blend everything together. And for me, that has honestly made all the difference. And there we go. Here is our foundation. What do you guys think? Ooh, I'm definitely a fan. So now I'm gonna go ahead immediately and set my foundation using my compact powder, and I'm using this one from Maybelline, and then I'm just doing this to set my product. So now we're gonna come in with our concealer, the very same concealer that I've been using. Okay, I think that's enough concealer. I'm just going to leave this to sit on my skin so that I can have a bit more coverage without having to use too much product. And now I'm just going to bronze and contour. I'm using this one from Switch Beauty. This is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. And I'm coming in with the contour first. So this is just a light contour, nothing hectic. And I'm sure you guys noticed that I didn't come in with a cream contour before. I'm just doing my powder one, and that's just because it's a basic everyday makeup look. I don't really care about having a super defined face, whatever. So I'm just gonna contour my nose. Okay, there we go. I might contour my nose again after I have blended out my concealer, but that's about it for now. Nothing hectic. And now we're going to begin blending our concealer, and I'm going to be using this flat brush, which I use to apply my primer as well. So this is just a regular concealer brush. Okay, so this concealer has dried up, and the little that I put is giving me a lot of coverage, and I think that's because I let it sit on my skin for quite some time, in addition to the fact that this is a bomb ass concealer. So for my nose, I'm just dragging it down. And there we go, guys. I am now gonna set my concealer. And to set it, I'm using the Revlon Candid Photo Ready setting powder in the color 001. I'll just take my beauty blender. So I've just applied a bit extra setting powder on my nose, and I'm going to leave that to bake. So that's the only area I'm going to be baking, and that's just because I don't mind having a lot more coverage over there. Now I'm just taking this brush and dusting off any excess. There isn't much because I didn't bake. So now that we are pretty much done with everything, I'm now going to come back into my contour palette and use this color, which is the bronzer. And it's my first time using bronzer, guys. I don't want to apply too much, but I'm enjoying this. So now that I've applied my bronzer, I'm now going to come in with my blush. This is the new way that I apply blush. Why do I keep saying brush? This is the new way that I apply blush. Instead of smiling like this directly, I just do a smize. And then take my big fluffy brush and apply this and just drag it upwards as I'm doing it. And honestly, this has made all the difference. Because think of it, guys, if you apply blush like this and go directly like this, you're not going to be smiling the whole day. So when you stop smiling, it's dragging your face down. And now we're going to set our face. Spritz all over. Just quickly work it in. And then come in with my damp beauty blender and literally just press into my skin. Now we are gonna come in with our highlights. So I'm using this one from Palladio. This is what it looks like. Such a beautiful gold shimmery color. And then my forehead. Then here. Then look at that, guys. Okay. So now I'm just going to take that same highlight, take a flat brush and just define the arch of my eyebrows. Just like that, very simple. We're going to take that highlight color and just define our inner tear duct once more. So now I'm just going in and finishing up my eyes. I'm going to take that dark brown color that I used the first time and use that to smoke out my lower eyelid. So to conclude our eyes, I'm going to come in with mascara and I'll be using the L'Oreal Paris Lash Paradise for that absolute fave. I love this mascara so much. So yeah, I think we are pretty much done. Let us move on to lips. I'll be using the very same pencil that I used to do my eyebrows, which was the Ever Beauty Perfect Cosmetic pencil.
How do I get this low? You come over and we start a fight. Never know who's wrong or right. Feel nothing when you go.
Okay, so now that we've blended that in, come in with any clear lip gloss of your choice. I am using this one from Essence. Guys, one thing about me, I am such a gloss type of girl. Oh my word. I'm just going to take my powder brush, just go over my entire face. Remember, I already set my face. And the reason why I set my face beforehand is because I applied mascara, especially to my lower lid. If you apply the setting spray now, you're going to have smudging and like, it's just going to be a mess, okay? So definitely apply your setting spray before your mascara. Okay guys, so we have officially reached the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and learning from me and just seeing the products I use and the technique I use to achieve this easy full face of makeup. If you enjoyed watching this video, please can you give this video a big fat thumbs up and leave a comment down below. What do you think of the products that I used? What did you enjoy most about this video, and what do you think of this overall makeup look? Please can you guys subscribe to my channel? We are on route to 300 subbies and I would truly appreciate all the support that I can get. Please can you also share this video with any friends or family or whoever you feel will enjoy watching this type of content. That is it from me. I will be signing out now. Bye.